Hello, Jean. Here's my feedback for the background image. Um, so this image that we're using, this is the one that you submitted. Um, with it, it needs to be the size that it is. I tried resizing it, and that doesn't work for where I need it to go. But the usual size that people will be using the screens and seeing the screens is this. With the option to make it really big, but it's this, and so we're missing some of the clouds when it's that size. So I'm going to ask that you, first of all, because this is brand new work and it's not what was outlined originally, I'd like to offer you a $50 bonus to do this because I want you to feel like your time is being taken into consideration here because I know this might be much more time for you to do this. However, what I'd like you to do is to rearrange the clouds, which would mean creating other layers, right, for the clouds, and then being sure that the clouds appear like, well, I'll cover that in a second, but so I'd like you to move the clouds according to this, and I'll explain what this is. I'd like you to move this cloud over so that the end bit of the cloud here is just popping into the center space, not crossing all the way over into the other V, but just popping into the center space. So I'd like you to fill in the back half of this cloud however you like. Keep it with a flat bottom, and then move this cloud over so that this little bit here is poking just into this space here. I'd like you to keep in mind the color difference. See how there's a slight color difference? It makes it look like this purple image is in between the viewer and the cloud. So I want to be sure that you maintain that so that the cloud, see how it appears slightly lighter on this side? It appears lighter there. Okay, so I'd like you to do that. I'd like you to fill in this cloud however you like, and then move it down slightly, and then move it so the tip of the cloud lines up with just inside the center of the V there. And also be sure that the color difference is maintained. Yeah, this cloud can appear in front and this one can appear behind, so let's have the color difference be with this cloud. So anyway, move this cloud down and move it over. Great, I'll leave it up to you whether to maintain the color difference or not. So move it down, move it over, and have this tip line up with just inside the V on the right. Then move this cloud, have it stay the same size, the same level, the same height. Fill in the rest of the cloud and move it over so that just right here meets up with the center of this V. So that's 3 cloud movements in total. That means that you're going to have to you pretty much redraw this image yourself and add it as an extra layer. Same with redrawing this image yourself and adding this bit here, and redrawing this image yourself and adding a bit there and adding those 3 layers. Then move the layers over so that one is sticking just out of this V. Move this one down slightly and over so that it's slightly to the right of the center. And then move this over so that it's slightly to the right of the center as well. And that's what I'd like you to do. Yeah, again, because this is extra work, I'll pay $50 for it. I'm confident that you're going to perform the job well, and I'd like you to be paid right away, so I'll pay you right away, and you can get this to me as soon as you can, hopefully today. You know what, there's no rush, so if you get this to me on later on, I can check it when I come back on Tuesday. But that is the adjustments that I would like. Yeah, thank you very much, and It took a while for us to get here, but we're here. So thank you. See you, John.